We're going to talk about chapter 6 and 7 in this video, and I hope that you're really enjoying this class so far. We're getting deeper into how kids learn, and now we're going to talk about cognitive development, and we're going to really focus on two main people in this chapter, Piaget and Vygotsky. Piaget's theory of cognitive development really came out of his idea that children are active and motivated learners. And he said that kids go through 4 stages in order for them to grow in their cognitive development. There was a sensory motor stage, pre-operational stage, concrete operations, and formal operations. And you'll learn about each one of those and what ages the children are when they're going through each one of those stages. And then you have Vygotsky, who was Russian, and he believed in the social cultural theory, which really was the focus on the role of nurture, um, ways in which child's social influences factor into the child's cognitive development. So he really believed that play allowed the children to develop. He believed in the zone of proximal development, that if there was an adult sitting next to a child, that the child, with their help, could do a lot more learning than what they could do on their own. He also talked a lot about scaffolding, building on the knowledge that children had previously, and that how important it is for children to talk to themselves while they're learning, and then gradually that self-talk goes internally. So how can teachers help children acquire cognitive tools? First of all, they've got to make sure that they're giving them strategies for learning. They're presenting them with challenging tasks, and they're assessing a child's ability all along the way and providing really engaging and authentic activities for the children to be a part of. Now, you're going to be comparing these two theories. How are they the same? How are they different? What can I learn? How does this impact the classroom right now? And you're going to see children in your classrooms where you're observing um, in these different stages. Now, chapter 7 is really about just cognitive development and our memories. And just ask yourself, what is my very first memory that I can remember? Well, all of this is information processing theory. How do we acquire and interpret and remember information that's coming in from the environment? Our working memory and then our long-term memory, the attention that we put into it helps us remember it. How do we control what we're taking in or not taking in? How are we thinking about it, our thinking? And all of that is tied in with our cognitive development. Intersubjectivity is when we are aware of what other people are seeing and knowing and feeling, um, and we are connected with that. And social referencing is when we're looking around and figuring out our cues based on what other people are doing. What we need to do as teachers is encourage and answer all the children's questions. We need to make sure that we're teaching a new topic um, dependent on what children already know and what we believe they know about it. We want to connect that information to previous knowledge. We want to make sure we're dealing with misconceptions that children have so that they can acquire a more accurate understanding of the information. We want to make sure we help kids stay on task, and we're going to help them stay on task by making things interesting and relevant, teaching them strategies for learning and controlling their activity and impulsivity. We want to make sure we're providing a lot of opportunities to build on previous knowledge and scaffold information. Make sure we're teaching good social skills along the way. All right, keep digging in. You're going to learn a lot.